Every day I wake up, I have things to do. I have to, do my schoolwork. I have to, exercise. But a voice in my head keeps telling me that my this is like a prison. What I'm doing in my life is a prison, and I don't want to be in a prison anymore. So there's got to be more to life than this. I know there's like that tug up in here about how I need, I'm here to do something great. We're all here to do something great, for that matter. But I look around, and what's interesting is that so many people are just content. They're content with that job, that mundane job. They're content with that relationship, that partner, that spouse that doesn't, that just doesn't care. I want to be on fire. I'm the person who's on fire for everything. And I'm wondering, where do I go to look for other people and places that are on fire? Because there's got to be more to life than this. This just is not what I had in mind when I was a teenager. I was conditioned and programmed, right, by parents and family members to be part of the system. Now that I'm older, I don't want to be part of the system anymore, but that pressure is still on me from these people, okay? And I want to branch off and do my own thing. I want to branch off and live life and live the experience. And there's got to be more to life than just a job and work and eating and encountering the same negative people every day. Because even if let's say I got an apartment and somehow managed to, keep a job successfully and got an apartment or a studio, right? Then I would be locked into that lease with that 9 to 5 or whatever minimum wage, 40 full hour, whatever salary job. I still don't think life is about that. It's not. It's a statement I'm making. It's not about that. So, part of my life's journey, I don't know who this message is for. I don't know what you guys think about this, but for me personally, part of my life journey is to figure out why I'm here, what my purpose is, beyond trying to help people and trying to heal people. Because obviously, I need to interact with people to do that. And this is one of those ways I do that here on the YouTube. Okay? But life is, there's so much more to life than this, all right? I know God's been telling me that. And I'm just tired of the negativity. And I'm not getting on here to complain, but to be part of the solution, I need to take action. And I don't know what action to take. So yesterday, I said a prayer to God as I was driving home and from work. And I said, just please show me what you want. Like, I don't know what you want me to do anymore, because no matter who I try to please, no matter who I try to, no matter what I try to do in this life so far, I make progress a little bit, but I feel stagnant. And I told God that, hey, I don't want to be stagnant anymore. Please help me. And I'm just waiting to hear, like, what is He gonna say? What signs is He gonna show me? And so part of this life is that life is so meaningful and precious, right? Not to be cliche, but life is so precious and meaningful, and I have a light inside me, and I know my life is very, very valuable, and God put me here for a reason, all right? Or the universe, all right? Whatever you guys believe in. But I was put here for a reason, and I want to know what that reason is after 27 years of being on this earth, all right? And so as I continue through my journey, I urge you to do the same. Try and figure out and discern, maybe pray to God or the universe to ask them to show you what do you need to do in this life to get more out of it for yourself and for other people. That 9 to 5, that minimum wage, what do you call it? I'll just call it a prison. That's what it is, pretty much. A slavery, I guess. It's not going to fulfill you. Um, Even if you're passionate about the work you do, that's great. However, you're going to meet people at your workplace who aren't passionate, and they're going to try to sabotage you. That's how it works, guys. So, I've talked to people about this. That's how I know. I've never worked in a workplace where I'm passionate about anything, but I've talked to people who have and who are really 100%, who succeed, who help the company grow, and that's what happens to them. They get sabotaged, they get fired, or they have to quit. That's just, career in general. So it's like, you know, discernment. It's really hard. It's very hard. It's not as hard to discern, I guess, but as to listen and to put the puzzle pieces together is what I'm trying to say. So life is so much more than this. I can't wait for God to show me what it's going to look like. And I know He has great plans for me, and He does for you as well.